Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. It's me, your host, John Green. We're the Swindon Town Swoodly Poopers, and today we are playing Barnsley in the League Cup. I don't know why so few people came out. Maybe it's because in a stunning turn of events, it's raining in England. We're playing Barnsley, and this is a big game for us. We got to move forward in the Cup. We make a lot of money by moving forward in these Cup competitions, and of course it's winner take all, so we cannot lose or we won't get to play anymore. We got our best boys out on the team today. We got John Green and John Green up front. We got One Size Fits All and Ginger Rampage anchoring the back. French the Lana is in, as is Leroy Williamson. Today I'm going to talk about movies. You might remember last week I made a video in which I was like, I'll never sell the movie rights to The Fault in Our Stars, and here's why. I sold the movie rights to The Fault in Our Stars, and here's why. So it was a really interesting couple of weeks in my life while I was gone on tour, because a lot of things happened that I never imagined would happen. The reader reaction and the critical reaction to The Fault in Our Stars was something, I mean, every writer dreams of that, but a lot of times it just never happens. And certainly it's never happened in my career before where, so many people respond so positively to something. And I'm really, really grateful and surprised and kind of freaked out, but in a good way, about all of it. But, there was just reviews kept coming in from all these places that had never reviewed me before, the Washington Post and the New York Times Book Review and Time Magazine and NPR and all of the reviews were really generous and thoughtful, and from people who'd clearly read the book very, very closely, and it was just crazy. So lots of crazy things were happening. Also, I was meeting lots of great nerd fighters, which was really, really fun. Get there, ball, John Green. So close. And that was really exciting. And so there was just a lot of excitement in the air. And I talked to my movie person, and I was like, she understood. She and I had this long talk before the book came out, and she was like, I know this is an important book to you, and we're not going to do anything that you don't want to do, and this and this and this. I was like, go out to the people I like, people I've known in Hollywood, people who've made oh no. Oh, I'm going to need a third-degree burner. And I got one. Love you, Roberto Burner. He's such a Bunsen burner. He just burns with the fire of 1,000 suns. Look at that awesome save. So basically, we decided that we were going to reach out to some of the people that we liked. I probably should have played a through ball there, but I forgot about the rules. We decided we were gonna reach out to some people we liked, and a bunch of those people had a lot of nice things to say about the book. But really, only one of them were saying the kinds of things that were really important to me in terms of the shape of the story and what we would protect. Those of you who have heard me speak on this topic before know that it is not important at all to me to preserve the plot of a story. And in fact, when I was writing an adaptation of my own work, when I was adapting Paper Towns, I changed the plot of the movie rather dramatically from the plot of the book. But it is important to me whenever possible. How is that? Excuse me. Why did I get a yellow card for a fantastic tackle? Please explain to me. Yeah. Fantastic tackle where I got the ball. I don't understand. Maybe other John Green got a yellow card for being too damn handsome. Well, you know what? I don't apologize for that. It's not important to me to preserve the plot of the book. It's really important to me to preserve the spirit of the book. And the number one thing when it comes to preserving the spirit of a book is understanding the spirit of a book. And these people did in a very, I should have passed, in a very real way. I had a lot more time. Someone made the point yesterday that I have time, someone in comments. Thank you for all your constructive comments, by the way, and for telling me what to talk about. Someone made the point that I often have time and I don't use it wisely because I get nervous. And you're right. I'm thinking about how much this means to the Swoodly Poopers. I'm thinking about how I would love to be able to pay these guys more. I'm thinking about Leroy Williamson, who has a family to take care of. You know, I'm thinking about voluptuous Pericard. Oh, it's tough. Voluptuous. And we turn back. And we passed. Oh, gabooge, gabooge. So in a conversation, so I had a conversation with people at this production company, Temple Hill, and the studio Fox 2000, and in that conversation, it became really clear to me that that they'd read the book with the sort of clarity that one dreams about, and that frankly, I'd never had a conversation like that about a book, where someone understood a lot about what I was trying to do, including things that weren't necessarily obviously on the page, and that it was important to them to protect those things. And that was really encouraging to me. And I also felt like they could get the movie made, which is really encouraging. So, long story short, the film rights for The Fault in Our Stars were optioned by a production company called Temple Hill that is most famous for making the Twilight movies, but has also made other movies, but that's what they're famous for. And the studio Fox 2000, which has made, tons of good movies and also tons of bad ones because they're a movie studio and that's what movie studios do. But they've made some movies I really loved, like Walk the Line, Johnny Cash movie. I like the way they make movies. They don't spend like $100 million on them, which is good. They make them inexpensively, which allows them to make them in a way that's more honest to the source material. By the way, for all of you, oh no! We just probably lost our spot in the Carling Cup thanks to that ugly guy wearing purple. Nothing personal, Barnsley. I'm just stating facts. Oh, Ricardo Bunsen-Burner with a disappointing save. We just need to, you know what? We've got to focus on finding a way to win the game. There we go. Pass it into space. Other John Green. Up the side. And then it gets stolen. It's frustrating. All right, so we're going to do our best to make a comeback here. I'm going to make some substitutions momentarily. It'll hopefully make my squad a little bit better. I got booger. That would have been a good time to hit the Y button. For everybody who's like, oh, they made Twilight, so it's going to suck. I didn't write Twilight, and, like, the responsibilities when you're adapting The Fault in Our Stars are a little different than when you're adapting Twilight. So I'm really not worried about that. They can't make Twilight because my book doesn't have any vampires in it, so don't worry about that, guys. Come on. This is one of the, I hope they make a movie, and I've never thought that before. So that's a good sign, because I've never wanted someone to make a movie out of any of my books before. I've always secretly hoped that it would die in production somehow. I wanted them to make Paper Towns, but it became clear after I wrote the script that was never going to happen. So anyway, I am really excited about it, genuinely excited. I'm not pretending for the sake of having to put up a front for you guys, because I don't have to put up a front because I didn't have to sell the movie rights. So I am genuinely excited, and I really hope that it gets made. But you've got to understand that a lot of times they, for lots of reasons, if you've followed my career at all, you know that a lot of times, for many different reasons, movies don't get made. And so you can't, certainly don't want to get ahead of yourself. There is a long, long way to go. But it would be great if they made it. It would be great to see, a leading role involving a nasal cannula. That would be crazy. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope that it's good. That's my update. But I was amused that all of this went down the day after that video about how I would never sell the movie rights went up. So now I look appropriately like a sellout. I got to learn how to hold on to the ball for 2 seconds. It's so hard. I know I got to pass back more, but even so, it's hard. It's hard, and I'm constantly getting dispossessed. All right, this is a big opportunity for me. I've been practicing these. Goo! That was about as close as I've been. That was about as close as John Green has been to a legitimate chance at scoring from a free kick. Oh, we put it over, so I get a... Okay. One size fits all. I need you to come up, baby. One size Oh! Come on. Oh! Frustration for the Swoodly Poopers. God. Then I tackled myself. Then one size fits all danced around the ball like an idiot. Just frustrating game all around for Swoodly Poopers, fans everywhere. We're going to be out of the Carling Cup after a heroic victory in Europe. It's disappointing. I apologize. Leroy Williamson. Leroy. Oh! 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 I wanted to sing the song. I wanted to sing the song so bad, and I had Leroy Williamson in a breakaway, and I held down RB, and I hit the B button. I don't know what else I could have done. Leroy Williamson, you have to finish in that situation. Here is the real problem with my team. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We aren't good, and you're all emotionally attached to the people on the team who... And, like, I mean, admittedly, I'm bad at FIFA. I should have just pressed the Y button really fast and I would have had a goal. And, like, I get that I'm bad at FIFA, but, like, the underlying problem, we aren't good. Like, we don't have good players. We just don't. And we have, like, 2 good guys up front. But other than that, we just aren't very good. And, like, that's the problem. Oh, it's the 88th minute. I'm not going to make a substitution now. There's no point. This is it. I've got one chance. I've got Fitzhall up front. Fitz, I need you to go more toward the center, please. Thank you. I've got Fitzhall. He's my... it's frustrating. Swoodly Pooper supporters everywhere. Frustrated. Oh, and then I lost possession. I'm sorry. I apologize to my family. I had Leroy Williamson on a breakaway, and I couldn't finish. Couldn't finish. Oh, that was almost a goal, actually. Oh, instead I get this. All right. Nope. Ack. And they cleared it, and that's the end of the game. Oh, sorry. Choked up a little there. Oh, the squad of shame for other John Green. Well, Barnsley. Lowly Barnsley. With their mullets, they celebrate. I apologize to my family, my friends, and all of the Swindon Town Swoodly Pooper supporters for that piss-poor performance. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll do better next time. Best wishes.